What version of you is about to get released? This is your tarot reading. Butterfly Joy here. I have 3 piles for you to choose from. Pile number 1, 2, and 3. If you've done this before, go ahead and jump to your timestamp. If not, I'll go ahead and explain it to you. I want you to pick the pile that resonates with you based on the picture, based on the words that are used, the keywords, the energy that comes through. There's going to be something that kind of tugs you to a pile. If you feel like you're connected to more than one pile, go ahead and listen to one or more pals, or you can listen to all 3 and do like a trifecta. Is all up to you. All right, so we have 3 pals, like I said. Pile number 1, we have Lyra. Confidence, purpose, potential, fulfillment. Somebody could have Leo in their chart prominently. I'm also picking up cat mom, fur baby, star sea energy, fierce hair, curly hair, flowers, daisies, the zoo. The number 2 might be significant to you on 29, or the number 9, or the number 11. All right, if that's your energy, go ahead and go to your group. Group number 2, I have Pisces energy, sensitivity, psychic awareness, symbols of signs. No, you do not have to be a Pisces to pick group number 2. That's just the energy that is giving. Also giving hippie energy, third eye energy, and again with Starseed energy. I'm picking up a lot of Starseed energy from my last reading, and that was carrying over into this one. Also, the number 10 might be significant to you. The number 2, the number 5, or the number 7. Also, astrology, astral, what I'm trying to say, astral location. I don't know the exact wording for it, but where based on your astrological chart, you decide where you want to live. That might be of significance to you. And then group number 3, I have Mawa Lisa, cosmic powers, twin flame energy is coming through, soulmate energy is coming through, ancestor energy is heavy in this reading. Your ancestors may speak to you in your dream. You might have crazy dreams. You might have dreams where you feel like they're real. It's because they're your past life speaking to you, group number 3. You may be wondering about a certain person in your life that's been with you for a long time, but you're not together. Now energy is coming through as well. All right, group 3. If that sounds familiar to you or is connecting to you, go ahead and pick that pal, and I will see you at your timestamp. I'm going to go ahead and start with group number 1. Ooh, group number 1. Hold on. Falling all over the place. What version of yourself is about to be unleashed, group 1? Let's go ahead and ring the bell before we begin. Why am I falling over the place? Oh my goodness, group 1. All right, here we go. Take a deep breath in for me. And let it out. Ground yourself accordingly. All right, here we go. Eight of Cups and Nine of Swords bottom of the decks, giving timeline energy or sequence of events energy. It's also giving I can't shuffle energy. What is going on with you guys, group 1? I've been flubbing since I started your reading. 4 of Wands and 9 of Swords again on the bottom of the deck. Alright. What is about to be unleashed for group number 1? What is about to get unleashed for group number 1? What version of group number 1 is going to be unleashed? That's what I should say. Alright. The Tower in reverse. The Hierophant. Yeah. Feel like throwing up. Somebody's pregnant. 7 of Swords. Feel like morning sickness. 4 of Cups. Queen of Wands. Or maybe just the flu. But, ooh, somebody's sick. But it comes and goes in waves. Like your equilibrium is off. like the way I was trying to shuffle the cards and I kept messing up. Yeah. Group number 1. Something of the new version of yourself that is about to be unleashed is your health. It feels like you've been either taking care of your health, or health has been on your mind, or you've been chronically ill. I'm not a doctor. I'm just reading the energy. Please go to a doctor. Do not take medical advice from a tarot reader. But there seems to be like a transition from what you've been through health-wise into what you're going to now. So the glow up, it might not be physically aesthetic, meaning it might not be like you losing 50 pounds or your hair suddenly growing to your butt, or you get a butt. It might not be physically aesthetically changing, but it could be internally changing, where things that didn't work before are working now. Maybe you used to get, again, I'm not a doctor, but maybe you used to get back pains, and now the back pain doesn't hurt as much as it used to be, giving you freedom to do more things, get out your house, have a hot girl summer, like, so basically your health is going to shift into a positive, where you have more energy, more stamina, the ability to get things done, which will unleash this more creative version of yourself, a more productive version of yourself. I'm not shaming you. Chronic pain is real. So if you had to stay in your bed for a few months because you've been in chronic pain, of course you have. But now you'll be able to be the more productive version of yourself because this pain is easing up. Again, I'm not a doctor. I will say that multiple times because I really think it's important that you don't get your medical advice from tarot readers. I really do think you need to check in with a doctor. So even if a tarot reader says, oh, I think your back is hurting you because X, Y, and Z, you should still go to a doctor, of course. All right. You had a lot of people in your life judge you for your health. Maybe they didn't believe you. Maybe it's an invisible disease like or illness like fibromyalgia, where people don't see it, therefore they don't believe it. The test doesn't show it, therefore it can't be real, like that kind of thing. Maybe the doctor's giving you the runaround and they're telling you the tests aren't showing anything. Well, maybe the test will finally show something. It could be that kind of discovery. But whatever it is, it's going to unleash this new version of yourself where you're like, I am free. I am free. Even if that freedom is people finally believe me. Because that in itself is freedom. Yeah. I think that's all I got for you, group. Well, actually, no. There's a card. There's another card. Page of Cups. Play with your inner child. The key to unleashing this new version of yourself is with your inner child. And I'm also picking up Easter time. That this could happen. So March, April, early May, where you'll see a significant difference. So that's could be like, I'm recording this Memorial Day weekend 2025. So unfortunately, that's a year from now, right? But in 2026, April, March. But persevere, group 1. Persevere. All right, group 1. That's what I got for you, okay? Until next time, if you like this reading, please give it a like, subscribe, or a comment in the comments below. I was just thinking about somebody about to give me a thumbs down. You do not have to give me a thumbs down. If you do not like the reading, you could just, exit out. Anyway, moving on to group number 2. Group 2, the Pisces energy. How you guys doing? All right, group 2. You guys might be messy. I don't know why, but you might be a little dramatic, a little messy. You might also fall in love easily. I think what's gonna be well, let me not say it. Well, I want to put the cards out first, but I'm pretty sure it has to do with boundaries. You may have always felt like you're a fool for falling for people's words, scams, guys telling you, yeah, baby, you're the only one for me, and then you're not the only one for you. You know, that type of stuff. What's going to be unleashed is a powerful new version of yourself where you set strong boundaries. You don't take ish from anybody. I have the 10 of Crips, the 4 of Castles, the 5 of Candles. You have no idea how strong you are. Wow, group 2, you have no idea how strong you are. You let people bully you in the past. You're a people person, people pleaser person. And because of that, you haven't had a chance to unleash the powerful being that you are. Well, there's going to be something that's going to unleash it. A tide will turn that will cause you to say, not anymore. The Lovers in reverse, Page of Candles in reverse, and it probably has to do with somebody treating you wrong. And it's like, that's it, I'm not taking it anymore. And we have the 3 of Castles. Yeah. You know that commercial, it's my money and I want it now. Like, that's you standing on the rooftop. It's my life and I want it now. You're taking your life and grabbing it and controlling it. And you're not letting anybody control your life anymore, group 2. Unfortunately, you have to go through so much to get to that point. But that's what's being unleashed. That's the new version of yourself that's being unleashed. This power inside of you. You're finally seeing it, recognizing it. It's taking you having to be forced to be alone and having a dark night of the soul event. I'm so sorry for that. They're not easy. But that's what it took, or that's what will be taking place in order for you to realize that you're this baddie. Oops, the card just fell. It was the 6 of Crips. Sorry, I have to count my Roman numerals. So it took me a minute. The 6 of Crips. Meanwhile, there's somebody coming through. Okay, so it won't be tomorrow. It won't be tomorrow. But once you unleash this new version of yourself, your energy is going to shift. It's going to vibrate at a different level. And that vibration is going to draw someone that can match your vibration. Someone new. Someone just as powerful as you. Someone who would treat you better. And I just heard the word act accordingly. I don't know what that means. Like, I know what that means, but I don't know what that means pertaining to what I'm just talking about. Maybe someone who will bring you flowers. Have you always wanted someone to bring you flowers and it never happened? That could be a clue. Red roses. Red roses. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy, ashes, ashes. We all fell down. Yeah, group 2. This is not overnight. You could have in your past life, you could have been part of a wealthy family, and you were a snob and you push people away, like Mary in Downton Abbey, season 1. And I hate to say it, but this is a part of that karma. Of course, that does not apply to everybody. I'm picking up the energy from one person, but this transition is part of that, where you realize it's important how people treat you. It's basically what I'm saying to you, group 2. And you're going to demand people treat you in a certain way. Now, be careful. You could go extreme with it and be an a-hole about it. So you're going to have to learn how to dial it back a little bit. But still, just because you're dialing it back, don't turn it off completely. You'll find the right balance. And when you do, this energy, and it does not have to be a new love interest. It could be a friend. It could be a family member that's been sidelined for whatever reason. Maybe they're the black sheep of the family, and you guys are finally connecting again. You know, something like that. Or a coworker. It could be a new job as well. But there's definitely a transition involving someone based on your new energy. Group 2. Alright, that's all I have for you. If you enjoyed this reading, please give a subscribe, a like, comment in the comment box. And until next time, bye-bye. Alright, moving on to group number 3. Group 3, how are you? Alright, twin flame energy is so strong at this reading. Group 3, Mawu Lisa, soulmate energy, soul tribe energy. Ooh, ancestor energy, Caribbean energy. I was going to say African energy, but it feels more Caribbean descent. Also, immigrants. As in somebody grandmother coming to the new world for a better life. Alright. Just heard the song New York, New York. So maybe they landed in New York, and that's where your family got started in America, if you're from America. Alright. What do I have for group number 3? Group number 3. What new version is going to be unleashed? What new power is going to be unleashed for group number 3? 10 of Wands. Calm down. I know it looks scary, but it's a good thing. It is. 7 of Swords. What else we have for group number 3? The Empress in the reverse. I should do it like this. 4 of Swords. 6 of Cups. 4 of Swords. The Hierophant. And the deck card. Again, sounds worse than it is. Group 3. Either you're currently releasing all the toxic energy in your life, or you're about to release all the toxic energy in your life. And toxic energy being the past trauma that you have gone through. That's what the Ten of Wands represent, your past trauma. It has held you back, which is what the Seven of Swords represents. And it has stopped you from being the king or queen or the empress or the emperor that you are. All right? That's your past. Moving forward, a relationship that is very important to you. It does not have to be a romantic relationship, but it's feeling romantic. It is feeling romantic, but it doesn't have to be. It could be a dog. I'm being honest. It could be a dog. But a relationship, either an upcoming relationship or someone from your past is coming back into your life, has helped you or is helping you heal. And it's transforming this energy into you, into something powerful and new, where you learn that you could have relationship with people. It does not have to be in the traditional sense, which is what the Hierophant represents typically, tradition. And this change is going to unleash a new version of yourself where you're going to be free to open up more, to invite more people into your life, to express yourself, to seek non-traditional type of relationships, and to know that just because society deems it so does not mean that it is how you need to live. So if you want to buy a Winnebago and live out of that Winnebago, it's your life. Act accordingly. If you want to be in an open relationship, be in an open relationship. It is your life. Act accordingly. If you want to travel and get some kind of remote job where you don't have to be sitting behind a desk, which affords you to travel whenever you want or all the time, do it. It's your life. And that's what you're going to realize. And that's the power that's going to be unleashed. And this new version of you is not going to sit back and do what other people think that you should do to make other people happy. You're going to do what makes you happy. Respectfully, right? You're not going to be throwing around the middle finger all over the place, but you're going to, at the same time, you're not going to hold yourself back either. Not anymore, not you, Group 3. You're connecting with your higher self. You're connecting with your destiny. And there is a connection. This is happening because of a connection with someone or something. Because again, it could be a dog for somebody or a fur baby for somebody. Or baby. But it's definitely soul tribe, soul family, soulmate, twin flame energy going on that's helping steer this new version of you. Group 3. All right, let me get a final card for you before we go. We have the Page of Cups. Similar to Group 1, your inner child wants to come out and play. Also, children could be a sticky situation for you in this, because children need routine, and this new version of yourself is very non-routine based, non-traditional based, non-routine based. That could be what you're worried about, but your non-routine can become the new routine. You'll still have a routine within that non-routine, if that makes sense to you. All right, Group 3, if you like this reading, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Give it a like. Comment in the box below. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. I really do. Until next time. Bye-bye.